Thinking about selling your LA home? Here's the truth. Not every renovation is worth the money. In fact, some upgrades could leave you losing cash instead of gaining value. Today, I'm breaking down the top things you shouldn't spend money on if you're planning to sell. This will save you time, stress, and a whole lot of cash. So let's get right into it. The other day, a neighbor waved me down and said, "Hey, I'm thinking about putting in a pool. Good idea?" And my answer, well, it depends. If you're planning to live in the house for 10 plus years and want a pool for the family to enjoy, then yeah, go for it. Pool parties, cannonballs, the whole thing. But if you're planning to sell soon, it's a hard no from me. In our area, pools are expensive because of strict regulations. Heck, it could cost you $100,000 or more, and at most, you'll get 50% back when you sell. An appraiser might give you $50,000 to $60,000 in extra value for it, but that's nowhere near what you'll spend. If the pool is part of a dreamy oasis, it might add serious dollars to the sale, but if it just takes up the entire yard and it's not much more than a hole in the backyard with water, it may not add any amount to the sales price at all. So, unless you're installing it to live your best poolside life for the next decade, it's probably not an investment you're hoping for. Now, let's talk about another place where people go big, the kitchen remodel. I've had clients spend upwards of $150,000 gutting their kitchen and starting from scratch, relocating appliances, moving plumbing, the whole works. My advice, don't do it. Now, if you're planning to sell soon, a simple facelift will get the job done. Paint the cabinet, swap out the hardware, update the faucet. Those small changes can work wonders without wiping out your savings. But here's the thing. If you're staying in the house and you want a brand new kitchen for your own enjoyment, go for it. There's nothing wrong with creating a space that you'll love and use every day. Just keep in mind, if it's strictly for resale, it's better to stick to simple, cost-effective updates. Bathrooms are another spot where it's easy to go overboard. Sure, a fully remodeled bathroom looks great, but tearing everything out isn't going to give you a return you're hoping for. Focus on smaller updates, new flooring, modern light fixtures, maybe a sleek glass shower door. Oh, and don't underestimate the power of paint. Thinking about adding a second primary suite? I get it, it sounds fancy, but between permits, construction, and inspections, it's a huge time and money commitment. Unless it's something you really need, you won't get your money back when you sell. Now let's talk about windows. If they're in good working order, leave them alone. If one's broken or leaking, definitely fix it, but replacing all your windows just because they're old isn't usually worth the cost. Buyers care more about the overall feel of the home than brand new windows, especially in a character home or in historic properties where original windows are often more desirable. In these homes, keeping the original windows actually adds to the charm and authenticity, which can be a selling point for the right buyer. Now, when it comes to your roof, safety and integrity come first. If your roof is leaking or has serious damage, it's definitely something you need to address before putting your home on the market. Buyers and inspectors will catch it, and trying to sell a home with a failing roof won't end well. But here's the thing. You don't always have to replace the whole roof to solve the problem. A professional roof inspection can help you figure out if a few repairs are enough to bring it up to standard. If the roof is in good condition overall, but has some minor wear, patching it up and getting a roof certificate can be a smart move. It reassures buyers that the roof is in working order without the cost of a full replacement. Now, let's talk about HVAC and furnaces. Buyers expect them to work, but they're not going to throw extra money at you for a top-of-the-line system. If your furnace and AC is barely hanging on, look for repairs or maybe a refurbished unit or a closeout model to save some cash. Just make sure it's in solid working order. If you do want to spend a little money, here's where it makes the most sense. Paint and clean. I'm serious. Paint is the easiest and cheapest way to give your home a fresh, updated look. Stick to a neutral, creamy white throughout. It's clean, timeless, and appeals pretty much to everybody. Clean your windows. I've seen inspectors mistake dirty windows for damaged ones. Clean, sparkling windows makes your home feel brighter and more inviting. If you have popcorn ceilings, scrape it off. Yes, it's messy and annoying, but it instantly takes 20 years off your home. Now, if you still have the floral wallpaper from the 1980s or the 90s, well, it's time for it to go too. Buyers aren't here for the vintage wallpaper vibe. Trust me, no one's walking into your home and saying, wow, this faded red pattern is exactly what I'm looking for. They're imagining how much work it'll take to peel it off and get rid of it. So do them and yourself a favor and get rid of it now. Fresh, clean walls always feels more modern and inviting. If you're staying put for a while, these tips still matter. Staying on top of small repairs and maintenance will help you avoid massive headaches later. Think of it like maintaining a car. You wouldn't wait until the engine blows to take care of it, right? Same goes for your house. A little TLC over time goes a long way. And if you're making upgrades just for you, like creating a backyard oasis or upgrading your appliances, go for it. Not everything has to be just about resale. Sometimes it's just about making your home a place you love to live in. So there you have it. These are the areas where you can save some serious cash if you're preparing to sell. And a few things to keep in mind if you're staying put. Before you do anything at all to your home in preparation to sell, ask your agent, how much is my home worth right now without these improvements, and what will it be worth after these improvements? If the improvements are not adding to your bottom line, don't do them. If you're in my area and thinking about selling, give me a call. I'd love to help. And if you're not planning to sell, no worries. I've linked many useful home seller videos that can help you get your home ready when the time comes. Oh, and before you go, if you found this helpful, hit that like and subscribe button for more real estate tips, and I'll see you on the next one.